All right, guys, we'll get started. Welcome to the Lunch and Learn for May. Waited till like the end of May to do it, but we're gonna have the Lunch and Learn today. We'll do another one in June. We try to do these monthly. So today we'll talk for a little while here, then we'll split off into groups too as well. I sent off the groups, so everybody should have that, but if anybody has a question on what group that they're in, please come and ask me. I can let you know too as well what group you're going to be in and where you're going to be going first too as well. Then after we're done with the groups, we'll have a little pizza lunch here too as well. Sorry it's pizza again, but that is the easiest because other people have allergies and things like that. So pizza again. So I'll just talk about a few things too as well. Everybody's been doing a good job filling out forms, but I just want to make sure that everybody, that's kind of what we're changing everything to, everybody filling out forms. It's nice when you fill out the paperwork, but any important information we want to put on those forms. That information gets to us quicker than it does when you're writing it down on the paperwork. It sits there for 24 hours before I have an opportunity to pick it up, and I see that you only set up 10 of 20 chairs at an event. So that way I can relay the information to somebody that's doing the tear down. So definitely fill out the forms and put anything in there that we need to know that's pertinent information for tear down crews or somebody else that's tearing it down in the next few days. Those forms that we have truck forms, so you can fill those out with the truck number. Fill it out if it's clean, if it's been fueled up too as well. So we want to make sure we're filling that out. Pre-route checklist, this is very important. Walk around the truck, make sure that the truck's functioning properly. Don't know if you want to sit down, you can. Feel bad for you just standing there. But the pre-route checklist, very important. Walk around the truck, make sure there's not a nail in the tire. Make sure there's not a big gash in the top of it. Make sure there's not a rock that hit the windshield or anything along those lines. This is a way that information gets relayed so we can get items fixed too as well. So it's very important that you guys are filling out pre-route checklists and inspections. This is for drivers for events. Setup and tear down forms. Everybody's been doing a good job on setting those or filling those out. The setup and tear down forms. That's where you would put any pertinent information that we need to know. Hey, I only set up 2 side tables, but I had 6 on the order. So letting us know that you only set them up. That way the teardown crew isn't walking around the whole entire venue trying to find all 6 of them when you only set up 2. So please make sure you're filling out your setup and teardown forms. Inventory issues and damage forms. Those are very important too as well. That way the information gets relayed to the warehouse so we can fix items. So broken items aren't going back out into the field and being rented. So please make sure you guys are filling those out. Very easy to do through the Connect Team app. So if you have any questions on where they're at, please ask any of your leads that you're working with or any of your drivers too as well. Incident reports. If anything happens at a job site, we want to know about it. If there's an accident that ends up happening, an injury, a near miss, anything else that we need to know, fill out an incident report. That way it goes to all managers right away, and we can take care of that. Nate wanted me to talk about safety. Guys have probably all heard rumblings. One of our competitors actually had a very major accident that ended up happening at their warehouse. So 2 people were on a lift and they tried to go up way high in the air. Somebody lost their balance, fell about 20 feet. That person ended up dying. The other person tried to reach for that person. They slipped, but they were in critical condition. So we just need to make sure that everybody, I know it's easy to jump on the lift without a harness on, but it's very important to everybody's safety to wear the harness. So everybody here in the warehouse and every driver now is certified on all of our forklifts. I think except for you, Richard, because you're not available on Wednesdays, but Tuesdays. So everybody else, I think, is certified. So nobody should be getting on the forklift that is not certified on it. But it's very important that everybody be safe on the forklift. Safety should be everybody's #1 priority. When lifting, make sure you're using proper techniques with lifting. Anything over 50 pounds, you want to make sure that you have 2 people lifting it, so using a team lift. Make sure when you're lifting you keep your back straight, legs wide. We don't want anybody getting hurt, so please make sure you're using proper lifting techniques. Yeah, I talked about forklift safety, only certified drivers on it. Always use a seatbelt, always use harness. Driving safety, when driving these large vehicles, we want to make sure that the driver's not using cell phone while driving. That includes calls, text messages, any apps, anything like that. We have those chats that are going about the routes, so make sure that the people that are in the truck are responding to it, not the driver. So, you know, if you get a notification on your watch and you say, hey Rudy, can you respond really quick? Like, let them know we're going to be there at this specific time or whatever it is. Another thing I wanted to bring up was our uniform policy. Everybody looks good in the blue uniforms. I know Nate and Brooke kind of switched that around, but we wanted everybody to start being uniform. I've worked here for about 15 years, so I have so many different shirts that now I have to throw away. But I have a whole closet full of stuff that I can't wear anymore, but we want everybody to look uniform because we all look good in blue, right? We've gotten compliments from customers about how good it is to like know, hey, I know the Epic guys are in blue, I can find them on site. So we want to make sure that we're wearing blue. I'll kind of go over our uniform policy a little bit. Warehouse employees, footwear, safety-toed shoes are mandatory at all times for safety purposes. Shirts, Epic branded t-shirts, you can wear those in the warehouse, so see other people wearing the Epic branded shirts. Outerwear, Epic branded shirts, sweatshirts are allowed in colder temperatures. We'll hopefully be getting either jackets or some sort of sweatshirt once it cools off. We'll try to get those out to everybody before it gets too cold this winter. And then around the warehouse, you can wear pants, shorts. Just want to make sure that they're free of rips, tears. Sweatpants, gym shorts are not allowed. It just looks like you rolled out of bed, so we want to look a little more professional. So make sure that we're not wearing any sweatpants, gym shorts, anything like that. Field employees, footwear, safety-toed shoes, and we will do a reimbursement for safety-toed shoes. So if you guys need a new pair, we'll do it like once a year. We'll do up to a $50 reimbursement for safety-toed shoes. You can fill out a form. We'll add that $50 to your next paycheck too as well. So it's just for everybody's safety. You drop something on your toe, you can break a toe very easily. So we can do something like safety toes. It prevents very easy injury. So field employees should wear new blue Epic polos or previous issued gray Epic polos with the white stitching. So I have so many Epic polos with like different colors and everything like that, but the one like Donnell, you want to be our model? The one that Donnell is wearing right there, you can still wear that one with the white stitching on it, but any ones with pink or different colors, you cannot wear that. Previous issued black polos and polos with colored stitching are to be retired and may no longer be worn in the field. Outerwear, Epic branded sweatshirts are allowed in colder temperatures. And then when it comes to bottom, pants, shorts, jeans, no rips, please. I mean, if you have a big rip hole in your jeans, the customer's gonna be like, I wonder what the tables and chairs are gonna be like. So let's just make sure that we're wearing jeans with no rips in them. Jean shorts, no rips, khaki pants or shorts, black pants or shorts, no sweatpants, gym shorts allowed. So just makes it look a little more professional. And then in the office employees, casual, business casual attire. When we're facing clients, we want to make sure that we're wearing an Epic branded logo shirt. So when it comes to uniforms, I've handed out to everybody, I think, all the uniforms. Everybody should have received 3 shirts and a hat. We'll also do that again for the second half of the year. So probably in August, September, we'll hand out some more shirts. I do have more shirts if you guys want to purchase them. It's just tough to hand out so many shirts at one time. So the regular t-shirts are $10, the polos are $20, the hats are $20 if you guys want to purchase any more. But we will hand out more probably middle of August, so in a couple of months. The other thing I wanted to talk about is uniform deduction policy. So employees are required to report to work in full uniform and remain in compliance throughout their entire shift. If an employee arrives without the proper uniform, a new shirt will be provided and $10 will be deducted from their paycheck. So if you guys don't have a shirt, come in, see me. I can give you another shirt and we'll sell them to you for that price. But we want everybody to be in Epic branded logos in front of our customers. Any questions on the uniform policy that ownership has set up? Go ahead.
So for the night crew, when they come in, who is really responsible to make sure they're in uniform?
I mean, that's kind of a case-by-case basis, but everybody should be showing up. I can have some shirts available to you in my office if needed, but yeah, we just want to make sure that everybody's in uniform for it.
I know I've been in a night crew. Some people may need a shirt at night. I just know how we go about that.
Yeah, just let me know and we can work it out. So that's uniform policy. We've had some staffing changes that have come up recently too as well. Haas is no longer with Epic Party Team. He moved on to a different job. So Jorge has taken over. There you are. I'm looking like right at you. Jorge has taken over the bar department. We've also moved Randy into the bar department too as well. So they will be responsible for the bar department. Nico has moved on to a different job too as well. I think everybody knew that. But Nico is no longer with the company. Coming up in the fall, we'd like to get a third QC person too as well. So we'll probably start doing interviews for that in August. Looking to have a third QC person out on job sites. So if anybody's interested, please talk to management about it. We can interview for that third person that we're looking to be a QC manager. Summer months are coming up. I know this has been a very mild May, but it's going to get hot really quick. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody remembers to stay hydrated. Don't drink when you're thirsty. Keep drinking all the time. Water, Gatorade. Try to avoid alcohol before your shifts. Or the night before. Everybody should stay hydrated. Avoid sodas. They're diuretics. They're just gonna dehydrate you more. So make sure that you are staying hydrated by drinking water. We do slow down for the summer. That's coming up. It'll be 110 degrees every day before we know it. This is our slowest time of the year. So from Memorial Day to Labor Day is basically our slowest time of the year. It's 110 degrees today. Nobody travels here, so nobody's going to resorts. We don't have big events that are happening. We'll have plenty of work around here in the warehouse. Trying to get buttoned up, trying to get everything cleaned up. Getting ready for the fall. So we'll give out as many hours as we possibly can to everybody, all our full-time employees. A lot of the part-time employees that we had, they won't have anything over the summer. But once it picks back up, middle of August, kids start going back to school, it'll pick right back up. So we'll be back to 40, 50, 60 hours a week again. So that'll be coming up, but it will slow down for the summer. People that have been around for a while kind of understand, the summer months here. Even people that live here don't want to be here in the summer. It's 110 degrees every single day. So we do have our open house that's coming up August 21st. Okay, August 21st. So it'll be fun if you guys all want to put that on your calendar now. We'll have an open house downtown. We'll have a lot of our new products there. We'll set up things. It's a good way to get some sales for the fall. So if you guys want to plan, put that on your calendar. I'd like for everybody to come to it and get a cocktail, unless you're working it, but you can have a cocktail, bring your friends, family to it. It's a good time. Any questions on the open house coming up? Any questions on anything that I brought up?
The schedule change? What does it take from there?
So warehouse, I did have that on my list and I didn't talk about it. So with the summer slowdown, a little bit around here in the warehouse, we'll go to 4 days a week. We're going to start that next week. So it'll be coming up. All warehouse employees, instead of working 5 days a week, we're going down to 4. So, and it'll probably last for about 8 to 10 weeks, and then after that we'll go back. It just kind of depends upon how busy we are. I wish people were having parties all throughout the summer, but we can't really force people to have parties. Yeah, but it'll take place next week. We'll start that. Any other questions at all? Oh, sorry, Alfonso. Oh, go ahead, man. Yeah, I'm not holding you hostage here. Tamara, you want to go?